Upon a really intriguing part of the season, Craig, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Wallace. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the jam by Wallace.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williams' shot is off.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Butler kicks to Richard. Outside, Curry. Over Wallace. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
So it's the Warriors now. The Thunder making the shot. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, no good by Golden State. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
That is a really tough finesse shot, and that's exactly what Williams works on in the offseason.
Green in the high post. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. It's tipped. Horford with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander and finished off by Horford.
And what's new? I mean, Horford in perfect position to finish that play. Understands exactly where he needs to be.
Oklahoma City trailing. Williams kicks to Holmgren. And stolen by Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 5.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
Here's Richard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And Wallace slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Outside Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Holmgren dishes to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Stephen Curry. Mitchell, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip.
Take that, baby.
Mitchell looking it over.
Screen.
Outside Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Curry kicks to Richard. Pass to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 now.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Now Mitchell. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Butler on the wing. Nice defense from Dort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Curry. Thunder with the rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 13 points in the win against Portland.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Now here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Kuminga. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Hornets. Puts up a three. Curry can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 4. Here's Post. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Curry. From the top of the key, he buries it. Curry's got 7.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
The Thunder shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. SGA kicks to Dort. They get it again. Here's Hartenstein. Post covering. 5 to shoot. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And converting through contact, Williams is a competitive guy who is not going to shy away.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Post. Golden State moving it around. Williams against Kuminga. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. Here's Spencer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Thunder leading by 5. Joe finds Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. He has 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Pass to Podziemski. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Back to Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 5. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
First one falls for him. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And here is Butler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga. Moody is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Spencer in at the point guard.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Moody. Still scoreless. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Butler on the way. Over Holmgren. And it's Butler missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Kuminga against Hartenstein. Mitchell with it. He's got 10. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kuminga the pass to Butler. Outside Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that has been his biggest challenge since entering the league. Kuminga continues to work on becoming a more reliable deep shooter.
Now here's Caruso. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Good on the shot.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Mitchell got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Looking to get it going. Butler making it happen inside.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And here now the Thunder. Mitchell outside. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
He hits the second from the line.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now here's Kuminga. To the middle. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. Moody the pass to Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. On the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Timeout.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso.
One shot.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 7. Got that bucket in no time at all. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter. Mitchell outside. Top of the key, Hardenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Wallace has got 6. Warriors trail by 5. Curry on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Crafty move. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Quentin Post is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Butler. Over Williams. That misses off the backboard. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. down low, get close, open looks.
Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Curry passes to Butler. Williams with the block.
Well, Williams is one of those guys that nobody wants to see in their face. He is a determined defender.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 7. Kuminga dishes to Curry. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents. And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Butler. Here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by Curry.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Williams against Green. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Curry. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Richard Wallace covering. The shot by Curry, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now Caruso. Wallace outside. There's the drive.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And good that time. SGA's got 6 points.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Horford sets a screen for Curry. To the paint, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. SGA on the drive.
And Shai attacks so quickly. It's just incredibly difficult to cover him without fouling.
The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Caruso finds SGA. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, so often that's the best you can do against Steph. He's so skilled as a shooter, you're almost forced to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Stephen Curry hits them both.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
SGA against Curry. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 26-point game for him in the win against Portland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
That free throw good from SGA.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And he makes both free throws. Warriors trail by 5. In the corner, Moody with it. Pass to Curry. SGA with the steal and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Well, once he has some open space ahead of him, there's just no stopping SGA.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Curry with the bounce pass. Horford in the post, working on Holmgren. Horford no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you guys.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Dort. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Moody. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Golden State Warriors.
They need to get after it more on the glass.
Problem is, they're going up against some very good rebounders.
Yeah, but if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail, Ernie.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on. You've been a player, a rapper, an actor. It's show business, man. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. So for Oklahoma City right now, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Just 5 on the clock. For the finish. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
And Shai has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Richard, Wallace covering. Curry outside, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Green. Williams kicks to Wallace. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 13. Back to Curry. Horford with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Richard, Wallace covering. Outside Butler. Horford sets a screen for Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
The free throw drops for Butler.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Good on both. The Thunder leading by 13. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Williams, a screen on Curry. Pass to Wallace, wide open. Wallace with another miss.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Butler. Outside Curry. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 19 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wallace outside. Misses the 3. Warriors trail by 11. Richard, Wallace covering. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's SGA. And too long on the shot. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Horford has a wide-open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Horford's got 6 points.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the slam by Williams.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 3rd in steals, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here is Horford. He has 6. A crossover, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors making the shot. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Down low. Green kicks to Richard. Dort against Butler. 4 on the clock. From deep, Green.
Wow, that is just great defense right there by Williams. He is so good at altering shots with his length and activity.
Outside for SGA. Dort passes to Williams. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry is inside. Wallace covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Third is Jimmy Butler.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
And that gives these coaches a lot of flexibility in terms of lineups because they have wings that can do the dirty work.
And both free throws good for Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Pass to Holmgren. Hits the three-point bomb. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter? Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
The Thunder leading by 12. Wallace with a screen for SGA. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Curry, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Wallace. Holmgren the pass to SGA. Clock at 6. Williams, that's for 2. A second chance effort, and Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And the first one drops.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Stephen Curry hits them both. The Thunder leading by 14. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Thunder lead by 16. Curry kicks to Kuminga. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Mitchell. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's Curry. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, and for a wing, Kuminga is not a high-volume three-point shooter, but when he likes a certain spot, he'll let it fly.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Mitchell outside. Williams against Butler. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 10. To the inside. Here's Dort. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler kicks to Curry. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Kuminga's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it! Gilgeous-Alexander with a beauty.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so here is Golden State. And here is Curry. He's got 23. Pulls up. High post. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's SGA missing.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Kuminga. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Pass to Kuminga. And the rejection by Holmgren. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Now, here's Holmgren. And that one is good. Holmgren's got 9 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Podziemski. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the right block. And Kuminga again missing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Spencer in at the point. Here's Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. That's a 2 from Butler. The rebound by Mitchell. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
We've seen a lot of growth in Williams' offensive game, and that includes his ability to get to the line.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You look at Jalen Williams, and he just has been adding something to his game every single year. Greater intensity, greater skill, greater confidence. It's the kind of evolution you love to see in a young player.
And Williams drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Butler with the ball. Pass to Moody. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
The Thunder leading by 18. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. For three, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Now Pajemski floats it up for Kuminga. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Williams, takes a 3. Second shot opportunity, and Hartenstein finishes inside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Kuminga. Outside Butler. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Caruso, guarded closely. Pass to Williams. Mitchell outside. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Butler against Mitchell. Here's Spencer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And the first one at the line is good.
And potential has really been the key word with Jonathan Kuminga. And each season, he seems to be gaining more and more confidence.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Curry. It's stolen by Dort. On the wing, Wallace.
Screen coming!
Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that's one thing I really like about Hartenstein. He makes a lot of contested shots. He really plays with no fear out there.
Warriors trail by 21. Now here's Butler. Here's Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Wallace. Outside Williams. Over Kuminga. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Now here's Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Back to Dort. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Curry with the 3. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Butler passes it to Horford. Charity stripe shot. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Good on the triple.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Bounce pass, Butler. Pass to Curry. And here is Butler. Green with a screen on Dort. Butler goes in. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Green's got his first points of the game.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe.
Right here.
Outside, Dort. Here's Joe, defended by Butler. Curry against SGA. And they recover it. Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Pass to Curry. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry kicks to Horford. Over Hartenstein. Horford no luck. The Thunder leading by 19.
Kick it out. Kick it out.
Joe finds Hartenstein. Count the basket. Hartenstein's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Set it up.
Here's Curry. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Green kicks to Butler. Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Joe passes to Holmgren. Left side, SGA. To the paint, here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Curry. Richard, covered by Joe. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Watch Shai.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Butler dishes to Horford. Dort against Butler. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. SGA on the wing, guarded by Kirk.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Ah, the basket is good.
And that's the toughness we've come to expect from Butler. He is never one to back down.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Butler. Oklahoma City leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, forcing turnovers and getting into guys' heads. That's how you shake up the offensive flow.
And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Strong move off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
On offense, here are the Warriors. 15-point game. Moody with it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now Mitchell. Wiggins in the post. Kuminga on him. That one goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Shai